There was a time when traditional outfits were simply everyday clothes. You would see men in agbada to the office, women in kaba and slit, and people heading to parties, clubs, and high-life events in bubus and adire. Traditional attire wasn't reserved for festivals or cultural days. It was simply everyday wear. Today, clothing is somewhat compartmentalized. Traditional African clothes are now reserved for weddings, special occasions, Friday office wear, and church conventions. To wear them to the bank on a Monday or on a regular day might feel like overdressing or being out of place. That's why African fashion designers are redesigning traditional African pieces into everyday wearable clothing. The idea isn't necessarily to make African fashion look less African. It's about changing the way we interact with it, taking familiar fabrics, techniques, silhouettes, and cultural references and translating them into clothes that make sense for the way we live now. And African brands are already doing this. Pieces that still feel distinctly African, but don't necessarily look like something you have to wait for a wedding or a special occasion to wear. And maybe that's what makes this shift so interesting. Because African fashion doesn't have to choose between preserving culture and keeping up with modern fashion. It can do both. Tradition can evolve without losing its identity. A fabric can carry history and still be used to make something completely new. A traditional silhouette can be reworked, simplified, or styled differently. And this is exactly why discovering African fashion should be just as easy as wearing it. Fastrove brings African fashion brands into one place, making it easier to discover pieces that fit into the way you actually live and dress today. We are building Fastrove to make it easier for you to discover and shop from African brands around the globe. Follow Fastrove and click the link in our bio to join the waitlist to gain early access when we launch.